Hey, good afternoon, everyone. Hey, it's Michael Myers. It's November 4th. I'm out and about, and I ended up at one of our SID parks. Iamonia Park. I believe that's the way you pronounce it. It's an underutilized park, SID property that's at the very on southern end of Lake Thunderbird, on the western side of Lake Thunderbird, at the very southern end where it feeds into the lake. And this is, I believe, it's called Big Otter Creek. Um, and again, um, just looking at some of these parks, let's take a look at this one anyway. Um, and why am I here and why am I telling you this, um, folks? Like I said, I've been coming to Cherokee Village since I was a little kid. Been a property owner since 2004. Um, I've seen Cherokee Village through the eyes of many different lenses. A tourist, property owner, homeowner, owner of homes rented out to vacationers, uh, and an owner of homes that are rented out to people who live here year round. So this has given me an intimate knowledge of the local area through many perspectives. I've seen the game from both sides of the ball, if you will, and and that's important. Why am I telling you this? Well, what I've learned from talking to property owners is, yes, they want to know what I would do if I get elected, what my ideas are, but that's not the only thing they ask. They aren't just interested in my ideas. They want to know if there's room for their needs and desires within those ideas. That's very important. They ask things like, will my family have more access to the lakes? Will my kids have a place, a safe place to swim? Will the parks be cleaner and more usable? That's what really matters to them. And here we are coming up on there's Lake Thunderbird in the distance. This is, like I said, on the western side of Thunderbird at the very southern tip. And this is one of our SID parks. Folks, it's beautiful. Um, this can be so much more. Do you think this is its in the current state it is? And I'm not saying it's bad, but in its current state, is this its highest and best use? I don't think so. I don't think so. Um, but anyway, if I'm elected, I'm going to make these smaller parks another one of my priorities, if you will. Because yes, we can walk and chew gum at the same time. I'm going to start. I'm going to start the conversation on making these smaller, unused, and underutilized parks usable. Folks, it's the little thing that counts. The little things that count, and taking care of the details is what makes the difference between a good place and a really good place. Yeah, it's a nice place to visit, but it could be a really nice place to visit, and some place where you want to be and use. So anyway, just wanted to show you around. I'll bet you. Look, most people have never even heard of this place, seen it, whatever, but it's here. You can get out and walk around, and there's a couple walking paths, along the creek, and there's a grass area that you could park and you know uh, use for whatever reason. But this place has so much potential. Now, of course, how it's laid out and when it's really, really wet, you know. But, you know, taking all that into consideration, there has to be some ideas for this place, because I've always thought it's just a really neat place, and it can be so much more. Anyway, let's talk about it. It's one of those things I'm going to talk about if I get elected. Not just this one. There's many others. SID's in control of a lot of little parks. Some of them, they're just, they're just woods and really not much of a use to improve them. Maybe way down the road, but right now, in looking at the little things and getting some of the little things done quick while we tackle our big issues, this is one of those that really has potential. Anyway, folks, hope you all have a great day, and we'll talk to you later. Thank you very much.